Stand by. I'll be right there.
Take your dick out, America.
Let your yabos bounce.
Greg Wiener, Imran Sheikh, and The Wiener Sheikh Show. To get involved, call 302-RAW-DONG.
Call 302-729-3664.
302-RAW-DONG. It's time for The Wiener Sheikh Show. Greg Wiener and Imran Sheikh.
I had a waiter today. I went to, first of all, I went to Chipotle for dinner after the show, and those fucking mongrels at the Chipotle on Southwest 37th and, I don't know, Coral Way, those pieces of shit, you know, they say they're open till 11, but they start closing at 10, and I get there at 10:45 for my big meal. I wait all day for a nice big meal. It's my rainbow at the end of my pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. And the steak that they have left over, I wouldn't feed to a fucking dog. It's like the bottom of the barrel. They give me half a spoonful in my fucking burrito. And then I'm like, can I get a little more steak? And they like throw on 3 more chunks onto the fucking burrito. And it looks like they all just stood around and took a shit into my fucking burrito. And then we move on to the salsa station. And I'm like, I'll take mild salsa. I'll take mild pico de gallo, whatever. They don't have any.
Incensed at this point. You're already incensed at this point.
Yeah. I'm looking at the steak and I'm saying, am I really going to eat this? Then I say, I'll take some mild pico. And they're like, oh, we're out of it.
Oh, shit.
And I looked at them and I'm like, you don't have any anywhere? Which is bullshit. We know that they do. It's ready to go as soon as they open at 10:45 the next morning. We all know. We're all looking at each other. We all know that they're lying to me. And maybe that's why I'm fucking salty. Okay? So I look at them and I'm like, you don't have any pico de gallo anywhere in this building? And she just looks at me with a smug fucking look and she smiles and she's like, no, sorry, with her fucking smug attitude. And I looked at her.
What race was she? What race was she?
I don't remember. Doesn't matter, you bigot. I look at her, and I look at the other people, and they're all staring at me. There's a line behind me.
You're making a scene.
Look at them. No, I'm just asking for mild pico de gallo.
In a loud voice.
No, I wasn't loud. I could have been.
Was it one of those stern, awkwardly angry, but still calm voices? Like, what do you mean you don't have pico de gallo?
No, I just was a polite customer. And I looked at her, and I looked at the guy who shoveled a 3 more chunks of what they call steak onto my burrito, and I just shook my head. I probably looked defeated because at that point I lost my day. I look at them and I just shake my head and I walk out.
Why you didn't take the burrito?
What burrito? What burrito, Imran? What burrito was I supposed to take with me? First of all, I was ready to dine in.
Big shot, big man on campus, everybody. We got a big shot. We got a dine in at Chipotle.
I'm just telling the truth, man.
Big spender.
We're dining in tonight at Chipotle, Tom Hanks. Come on.
Come on, let's
Tom
go.
Hanks wasn't even with me. I was by myself. That's how low of a I was by myself at that shitty Chipotle. I threw myself on their mercy. I knew I was walking into a fucking powder keg right out of the gate because I know this place. I lived by them. I know they're staffed by lazy fucking people who have no pride and don't care about their work. They just want to get out. And I understand that. Listen, I've had those jobs too. I get it. But it doesn't change the fact that I'm a paying customer and I was ready for my fucking burrito and I didn't get it. I didn't get it.
Afro-American or?
And I left.
Hispanic?
No, Imran. You know what? They were fucking kids. They were kids that want to go home and play video games and smoke weed. They don't want to serve a bossy Jew who wants fresh steak and actual mild salsa or pico, whatever the fuck you call it. Excuse me. I didn't get a burrito, Imran.
Listen.
So then I went to, where did I go? Sports Grill. In Kendall. And,
you skidded out of the parking lot. You just like,
yeah.
It's your sense.
Well, I knew that my last option before I hit fast food, which I refuse to eat anymore, which is why I've also slimmed down, is because I really don't lean on the fast food anymore late at night.
Good. Good for your forearms. Go on.
Yeah, and my legs. So I had to scoot on down to Kendall to Sports Grill. And I knew they were closing at 11:30. I like.
By the way, can we just admire the ingenuity with when they came up with that name, Sports Grill?
Hey, listen, it's simple. Hey, we've done 12 episodes, 13 episodes of a podcast, and we still haven't settled on a fucking name. So at least they have a fucking identity and branding. Anyway,
Fair.
So I frequent Sports Grill, and me and Tom Hanks went there a couple times, one time. Had some wings. We split a chicken wrap and had a lovely time.
Well, ladies, you're missing out. You had your shot with Greg Wiener. He take you out to Sports Grill and split a chicken wrap with you. Oh man, do you hear those vaginas? Just bursting with water, just fluids. Do you hear that? No, it's not a flood. It's vagina.
Fuck you, man. Sports Grill's a decent place. I can't take her to Sugar every fucking night, okay? That's where we went for our first date, man. Yeah, a 40th story rooftop bar restaurant. Very nice, overlooking Brickell and the bay. What are you laughing at? That's not funny.
Brickell?
It's actually a really nice part of Miami, dick spitter. Okay?
Miami.
Yeah, it was a nice fucking first date. We had our first kiss there, which was interrupted by a fucking annoying fucking waiter.
Who was what race?
Asian. Asian. He was an Asian. Can I finish my story?
I guess.
At least I have something.
I have tons of content.
Oh, please. No one wants to hear about Roseanne Barr and Colin Kaepernick, okay? We're all set. That news cycle passed already, okay? We're moving on. Now they want to know what I ate at Sports Grill by myself 5 minutes before closing. I called ahead, and I said, hey, I don't want to... I think you find this funnier than our listeners, but I'm going to roll with it because
you know what?
I'm a 6.5 to you, and that's fine.
Because I'm imagining you in your impotent rage in your car. And in my mind, the car is like 3 sizes smaller than in real life. It's like a clown car. You're just like boxed in there, scrunched in there. You can barely type out the phone number for Sports Grill, which I'm sure you have in memory dial. And you're just angrily dialing this number, but you keep on getting it wrong and you can't get it right. Your veins are popping on your forehead. You're beet red in the face. Your Jew nose is knocking over all the things on your dashboard. I can just see it. I can just see you trembling with rage.
Well,
and the kids from Chipotle just
laughing. Yeah, they're throwing the steak at me as I pull away. And by the way,
as you pull away, they take out the fresh steak.
Yeah, they're like, "Oh, did the Jew go? Good, free steak, free fresh steak from everybody. We just murdered the cow." And we just ripped the tomatoes off the vine, and we're making fresh pico for everyone, and we're staying open until midnight.
They're flinging the pico all over the place.
Yeah, everybody's like rubbing pico all over their fucking bodies because I left. Okay, you got the clown car thing wrong. I didn't want to bring this up in the podcast, but I had to trade it in because it was falling apart, and so now I'm the proud owner of a brand new car.
Okay, which is?
It's a 2018 Camaro.
Whoa! Wow. What?
Yeah, I got a good deal.
Did your dick fall off? What happened?
No, my dick didn't fall off. I needed a new car, and I had to turn it in, and I found a Camaro that was really cheap. Brand new one. Base model,
also needed
manual.
A new identity, apparently.
No, man, I didn't need a new identity. You know what, though? I'll tell you what. Getting rid of that old Mini was a very good thing for Greg's spirit. So I'll just say that. Because last thing I wanted was to bring Tom Hanks into an old car that represented other things from another life. So,
okay.
But I wasn't trying to do that. This all just kind of converged at a time when it had to. So, anyway.
A Camaro's not cheap. I mean, the problem with the Mini was that it was super expensive, and you jump into a Camaro?
The Camaro is half the price of the Mini.
What?
Yeah, dude. It's a base model. It's not like this fucking... It's a 4-cylinder manual transmission, base, everything. It's got...
4?
Yeah, 4-cylinder. Turbo injected, though. That thing hums, baby. It was cheap. I mean, it was either that or get like a Honda or a Toyota. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to be paying negative equity on this fucking thing from the last car. I'm not going to get a fucking Honda. I want a fucking fun car that I love.
Fair.
Like, I didn't love the fucking Mini by any stretch. So I called ahead and I ordered the chicken wrap from Sports Grill. And
because it has sentimental value now.
Yeah, that's what me and Tom Hanks split. No, I've been getting chicken wraps for years. Okay, grilled chicken.
That's a drop, man. That's a drop.
Okay. Well, when you start editing and you can create drops, drop it. Okay. You get any drops out of the Paula episode? No.
What?
I got the grilled chicken wrap with Swiss, lettuce, tomato, onion, bacon, and I get there and they're getting it ready for me. And the waiter just he's like, all right, man, what does he call me? He calls me brother. Over and over and over and over again. And it's insincere. Yeah, I don't know. He's just some kind of fucking, my brother. That's what he says. All right, my brother. After everything he fucking says, I'm like, hey, man, can I get a Diet Coke when you get a chance? Sure, my brother. And I'm like, why am I everything? Hey, man, I'm just going to run and go get this, my brother. Everything, my brother. Hey, do you need anything? Is the food okay, my brother? My brother, my brother, my brother. Shut the fuck up, okay, buddy? You work at Sports Grill. Drop the my brother thing. I see right through it. And then when he gives me the check...
Wait, whoa, back up. What do you see through what? What is he trying to do by calling you my brother?
He's trying to ingratiate himself to me. It's like when waitresses call you babe or sweetie. Don't call me that. You don't know me like that. Just say, okay, thank you. Just don't call me names of adornment when I've just met you.
No, they do that because they're into you and they find you sexually attractive. Why else would they call you that? That's the beauty of eating out.
Are Waitresses you kidding? No, they're not hitting. You're a fool. They don't hit on me. They're trying to get bigger tips.
That's disingenuous.
That's what waitresses do. That's why they call, hey, sweetie. Hey, baby.
Don't
call me baby. Okay,
I just want to apologize on behalf of the Greg Wiener podcast with Imran Sheikh for Greg's views, misogynistic views towards...
That's not misogynistic. They're being fucking
female
anti-misogynistic, whatever the fuck term that is. Don't call. Yeah. If I were to call a woman baby when I'm waiting on her table, you think she'd like that? Okay, sweetheart, do you want a Diet Coke or iced tea?
If you were being sincere.
Baby. Hey, baby.
If you were being sincere, it'd be okay.
No, it's not okay. Don't use words like that when you're serving people. Be polite. No. Don't use terms of affection. It's so fucking transparent. And you know it is. Stop being the devil's advocate. I just want you on my side for one argument.
I'm just saying they're doing that because they like you.
No, they don't, Imran. Not every girl that says baby and sweetie as a waitress to me likes me. They just want a better tip. So they play like they're flirting, but I see right through it. You can't possibly be flirting with me. You've known me for 2 seconds. I'm not that good looking.
Are you saying that they flirt with you disingenuously because they see your nose come into the restaurant a full 5 to 6 seconds before the rest of your body does, and they go, "Oh crap, we got another one." All right, let's up the game a little bit, ladies. We got to get some tip out of this guy.
Yeah, good luck. Right, because they know the Jew's coming. I'm actually a great tipper, and I tipped my brother more than 20%. I could have given him a $20 bill. The bill was $17.52, and I threw a 20 down there, and I'm like, no, that's only $2.48 of a tip, and I'm like, no, I can't do that. This guy's at the end of his night. I never do that. I never tip badly unless it's like blatant bad service, and then I'll pull a buck off, and maybe even then I don't, because I get it. I understand I'm not a prick, and I also try and compensate so that people don't think I'm a Jew when I tip. So I add a little extra so that I'm not, cast as the stereotypical Jew. But I gave him like $4. I gave him $4 on a $17 bill.
Wow. And that's takeout. You didn't dine in.
I did dine in. By myself at the bar. Maybe that's why I'm a little aggro tonight. I'm hot. I know that. I don't know why I'm hot in this house right now.
I just picture you sitting at that sports grill, and you can see the Chipotle from a window, and you can see the kids just laughing at you, and you can see them throwing the food on the floor out of disrespect towards you, and you're just violently shoving this chicken wrap in your mouth.
Let me tell you, the chicken wrap wasn't that good. And I realized I got there at the end of the night. I'm getting like the fucking dirty grill, chicken that they had put away in the freezer. But here comes the honkin' Jew. And right before they close. But I called ahead so they wouldn't have to do that. Maybe I'd get a fresh fillet of chicken. I don't know. Jesus Christ. I'm annoying myself.
No, listen. All I know is when you walked in.
Here we go. Imran's got his phone out, so we're going to take 12 years for the queue.
When you walked in.
Yeah.
This, you know how people walk in and sometimes the bell will chime, to let the staff know that someone's at the door. When you walk in, a bell chimes, but it plays this.
All right.
That didn't work as well.
No, that was pretty good. I thought you were gonna blow a shofar or something, Takia. That was that. And then since you asked, the first date that me and Tom Hanks went out on, we were having a great time. We moved tables so that we could be closer to the edge of the bar. It's outdoors tonight. It was actually cool out. And we were sitting on a couch next to each other. We were getting to know each other, and I move in for the kiss.
You put your hand up her skirt.
Hey.
What?
Don't talk about her like that.
Did you or did you not put your hand up her
no.
skirt?
What am I, a fucking dirt pig? No, I have nothing but respect for women. What? I grabbed, I gently pulled her face to me. Let me, please. I did not put my hand up a skirt, you vile fuck. Now, you've met Tom Hanks now. You know that she's a good person. You met her over online. You know she's good people. She's not some kind of animal that I'm going to treat like a pig. Okay?
We talk on the phone now, on the regular.
Sure you do. So anyway, I move in for the kiss, and we kiss, and then we kiss again. Well, no, we kissed the first time, and it's great. And the waiter fucking comes over. In the middle. Right in the middle of the fucking kiss, dude. The Asian waiter. Is there anything else I can get you?
Well, is that what he sounded like? What did he really sound like, Greg?
I don't know. You do Asian pretty good. You tell me.
Is there anything else I can get you?
Oh, my God. What is he, joking?
Is there anything else I can get you?
Oh, no. So I forget what he fucking said, but he interrupted our first kiss because he knew. He knew what he was doing. He had to.
Why? Why would he ruin his tip?
I don't know, but he didn't because I'm not a prick. And even then. And then we ordered a bunch of tapas, but we're like on our first date. So we didn't finish it because, we were drinking and whatever.
Right. You don't get the shits when you're banging. You don't do that?
What, get the shits while I'm banging?
When I go on first dates or second dates usually, because date number 2 is dinner, eat nothing like half an appetizer because I cannot risk
IBS
poopy time during sexy time. Also, I perform better on an empty stomach, I've noticed.
I do too. And plays. I don't like to act on a full stomach. And I don't want to have sex on a full stomach.
Because you hear the food sloshing around.
Yeah, nobody wants to. Unless, great big fat people probably. They just throw food in the mix when they're fucking. Don't say that. There's people with fucking problems. Anyway, so we wanted to go things, for the food, because we're two Jews.
Wait a minute.
What?
So he, interrupted the kiss.
Yep.
What did he say? You want anything else
while
you're mid?
I forget what he said. Yeah. I think it was, do you want refills of your drink or something? It was something that we didn't need, and he came over and interrupted it. Yeah, but joke's on him, because, hi, month later. Okay, pal?
You're inside her.
Imran.
What?
Immy.
Okay, see?
Don't talk about Tom Hanks in that kind of way. She's not just some girl that I'm trying to bang.
Have you slept with Tom Hanks? Yet?
What did I just tell you?
That's a no, ladies and gentlemen.
What did I just tell you? I don't...
What are you two, waiting for marriage?
We set a date.
All right. When you were kissing her, did you grab her yabos at any point? All right. What? You don't want me to ask questions all of a sudden?
I just... You know what? I really respect this girl.
Oh, Jesus.
I do. What do you want from me? I've gone into...
I want naked pictures of her.
Hey.
I don't want it.
Okay, good. Well, I want naked pictures of the violinist. I'm sure you took them. That's part of the reason she ghosted you.
I wish I did.
I don't want to be mean about the violinist. I really, people are rooting for you and the violinist that listen to the podcast, by the way.
Well, find her, guys.
No, you can't unleash the fucking Wiener Shake army to go look for this girl, for God's sakes. You got to let fate do that if it's meant to be. You can't send the fucking Wiener Shake army of New York City out.
Go, my minions.
Come
go
on, Wiener
find
Shakers.
her for me. Go.
What's a good name for our fans? Wiener Shakers? The Wiener Shakers?
Yes,
Yeah, the Wiener Shakers. Lady Gaga's got her little monsters. We have our Wiener Shakers.
Shakers, yeah.
Wiener Shakers, call 302 Raw Dong. If you see the violinist, just hide in a corner, call the number, and wait for Imran to answer it. And tell him where you're at.
No, please do that.
I was going to say something about Tom.
What a shocker there.
It was about the date.
So he interrupted you. You're mid-make-out. Did you stop kissing her to address this superfluous?
Yes, I did. I sure did. And he said something, and we both said, okay, yeah, whatever. And then we both looked at each other, and we started laughing. And then I went in for the second kiss.
Did he acknowledge that he interrupted you in an awkward moment?
No. Well,
Wow.
In his defense, he looked half asleep anyway, so he probably couldn't see very well. Oh, zinga. Oh, that made you feel bad, huh?
Oh, God. Greg,
all the views and
half
opinions
asleep.
expressed here are dark satire and don't represent the actual views of the Jew and the Muslim. We appreciate satire, laughing at sadness, and finding humor in the darkest corners of our minds and in the world. So the Asian asked if we want. We had leftovers. The Jews wanted doggy bags, and he goes, "Oh, we don't usually do leftovers here." So he got some Tupperware out for us, and we took our food home. And we walked out of a 40th floor rooftop shishi bar in Brickell Town Center on my first date with this fucking goddess. And I got 3 containers of, I don't even remember what the fuck it was for my first date. And we made jokes about it and everything was fine. But yeah, top of the world, Ma.
What a couple of Jews.
I know.
Oh, boy.
We're going to save a lot of money together.
See, usually when I go out on a first date and there's food left over, we leave it.
Why? It's wasteful.
I'm trying to make a bomb joke, but...
Oh. Yeah, well, the joke was a bomb itself.
It was meta, yeah.
Oh, I see what you did there. Yep. We'll be right back after this.
Imran can't complete the orgasm from oral, and Greg storms out of Chipotle's across America. The Wiener Shake Show.
Oh, I'm going full force right now. I had to set it.
What were you setting?
The settings, motherfucker.
Oh, all right. You get
Shit.
yours tonight, ain't you, little niggy?
Whoa.
Whoa.
Well, I don't. Whoa.
Well, what happened?
Let's walk that back.
I said niggy. How is that offensive or racist?
See, this goes back to what we were talking about. Can you say that word or not?
Niggy? It's not even N-word.
It's an-ish word.
Okay, but I didn't look at somebody who is African American and say, "Hey there, nigger, you's a fucking
you just said
black
it again.
piece of shit." No, I said it to you, my friend, who's Muslim.
Who's
Said,
brown.
Okay, you're not even remotely close to African American. And I said, "What's up, niggy?" It's niggy. It's like, can I call you Jiggy or Biggie or Tiggy or Wiggy?
There's lore in my family that there was an uncle who went to Africa in like the 1920s.
Yeah.
And South Africa, he settled down there, started a family, and word got back, because, it's the 20s, so it was like a letter that got sent back that said that he died, got bit by a snake while praying, and he died. That's all they knew. They had no idea if he had any family there or anything like that. Point of the story is,
please,
I have I have lineage in Africa.
Wait a minute.
And you calling me an N-ish word, I take offense to that.
Oh, yeah? Well, why don't you just leave then? Quit the podcast if you're so offended. Quit.
No,
go ahead. Right now. Quit.
Nope.
Let's see it. Come on.
No. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tweet out how you embarrassed and shamed me, and I'm thoroughly disappointed in you.
Ooh.
And then hopefully the producer of the podcast will fire you.
Me? I'm the producer.
Well, you should fire yourself.
Yeah?
And there'll be huge backlash.
Okay, that's what I have to say to that. That's my air horn to shut you the fuck up with your bullshit. I got the soundboard out, man. We got a big show ahead of us.
Big
it
show.
is.
Baby.
Listen, put it together. We are not fucking around anymore. We're churning out quality shit. Take your pants off, Imran. Let's let our dicks flop out. Come on. Fuck it. Hold on. I'm taking them off, too. That's it. All right. Are we really doing this? Yeah, we're doing it. Yep. I'm sitting. My pants are around my ankles. Imran.
I took my pants clean off.
Well, I've still got my shoes on because I'm a working man, okay? I was out singing my character's soul song for the city of Coral Gables. Can you please not flash your junk in the camera?
I'm not flashing my junk.
Look at those.
I'm wearing boxers.
Look at those lady hips, man.
Oh, fuck you. Fuck you.
Hey,
fuck you.
And it seems like you're growing some little starter titties, huh?
Oh,
you got some little pancakes going?
Damn it, son of a bitch. Get out the gate with the body dysmorphia. Out the gate. Big show today. Clap it up.
Big show.
Big show today.
Big show.
Listen.
Yeah.
Listen.
What's up?
Yeah, I've got some buds going on. I don't know what to do about it. I'm going on a diet.
Okay. You don't have buds. I'm joking, man. I'm just,
I
know.
do.
You don't.
I mean,
let's see them. Let's see them.
Let's see them on radio.
Take your tits out. Take your tits out, Imran.
Okay, Howard Stern, calm down a
Come
little
on, let's
bit.
see your tits. Let's see your tits. Come on, sweetheart. Let me tell you something. I am so turned on right now. Howard.
That's Robin.
Yeah, I haven't listened to them in a while.
Howard, I don't think that you can do that. That's supposed to be Artie Lang.
Oh, that sounded just like Artie Lang.
You know, fuck you. You know what I realized today? That's my goal for this show. I want to be Artie Lang.
Great. Well, shoot some smack into your veins and eat until you explode and then knife yourself in the chest. Apparently it's all okay. Drink some bleach.
Yeah, and I'll keep on fucking up, going to rehab. You'll pay for it.
I'll enable it. I'll enable you.
You'll bring me back.
Yeah.
And I'm always kissing your ass.
Yeah. Well, let's change your trajectory. You're really aiming for the bottom of the barrel right there. You're not even trying to be great.
I mean, Artie Lang is pretty great. He's a hilarious dude. And he gets a steady check from Howard.
Not anymore. Have you not caught the last 10 years of the Howard Stern Show? He's been off since, 2010 or some shit.
Oh, shit.
Are you serious right now?
Yeah, well, there was a tweet today. Artie Lang put out a tweet. He's threatening Howard Stern by saying that if he unless Howard Stern forks over $2,500 in cash, I'm quoting, in cash, Artie Lang will tweet out Howard Stern's number at a time.
That was bullshit.
So it's a joke.
That was bullshit.
Joke, right?
I saw a tweet where he said, you guys, I was fucking kidding. I'm not going to fucking give Howard's cell phone out. He probably doesn't even have the same phone number anymore either.
Also, it's Howard Stern. He could get a different number. I'm pretty sure it's easy for Howard Stern.
Yeah, he can do whatever the fuck he wants. So it's a nice little non sequitur drop right there for you. All right, listen, my pants are literally down around my ankles.
My pants are clean off.
Yeah, I gotta
take your pants off.
Well, I got home. One of my roommates' birthday was just happening, which is why I'm a little late. So listen, I don't think that was more of a little, I don't know, didn't do anything.
Yeah, just like this little tangent you took us on to. I think we should call ourselves the No Pants Podcast.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great, Imran. Wow.
That's our shtick. We do it without pants, and then once we take this bad boy on the road,
we go in our boxers and we sit on stage in our boxers. Well, I think we have to do some quality clearance checking on our legs. I mean, do you have at least attractive calves? We all know that I have incredible calves. Okay. My legs are a little pale because I haven't really been out in the sun. I've been busy working and hustling and trying to evolve this career in this podcast. So you are naturally tan. And what's your musculature like?
My calves are pretty weak, I have to admit.
How come?
The problem is I'm flat-footed, and that's fucked up my whole bone structure.
Well, I'm flat-footed too, yet that hasn't stopped my calves from fucking being... No, bitch, it was just supposed to be on fleek. I've been flat-footed since I took my first step But my calves are fantastic, so I don't think you can blame your flat feet on your calf fuck up.
Was that Robin Quivers who just said that?
No, that was the chick that's that. We up in this bitch, finna get crunk, eyebrows on fleek, the fuck. It's an old, I don't know. I don't even know who it is. I just like, it's not, well, that's not technically a meme. It's a sound drop.
It's a meme.
You just say anything that's internet worthy that's made its rounds is a meme. I don't think that's correct.
Do you know what the first meme was?
The dancing baby?
Nope.
No, you were probably 4 when that came out.
Kilroy was here during World War II, maybe 1.
Are you making that up?
I'm dead serious. It's considered to be the first meme because it started popping up all over Europe. It was not like a pop cultural thing, a reference to anything. It's just, I guess, one person drew it, and then other soldiers started to draw it.
Wow.
And it's considered to be the first meme.
Wow. Are you wiping your nose on your shirt?
Yeah, I do that.
Is that where you're at? You just willy-nilly just use your shirt as Kleenex?
I'm not going to lie. I always do that.
So the ladies love that.
Well, I have 2 classes of shirts.
Okay.
I have shirts that I wear in public. Mm-hmm. There are shirts that I wear in public and are classy. And then there's shirts that I lounge around the house in, sleep in. I guess 3 classes of shirts. And the third class of shirts, the ones that I lounge around and sleep in, I use the sleeves to wipe my nose. What's the big deal? I'm not wearing it in public. And, I'm doing it in the privacy of my own home.
Yeah, but I had to watch that kind of filth. And don't you care what I think of you? Because I kind of care what you think of me.
I don't give shit, number 1, about what you think of me.
You know what? I believe that. And that kind of, I felt that. You definitely
You believe
don't
that.
care.
You believe that. You felt that. I'm sitting here in my goddamn boxers, in my GD boxers, and you're going to look me in the eye digitally and tell me I don't give a rat's ass about you?
How much do you care about me, Imran?
If I'm honest, on a scale of 1 to 10?
Yeah. What do you think of me?
Put you at a solid 6.5.
Yeah, I felt that. I got you at an 8.5. And that's an overall rating of you as a person, as a friend, as an actor, as a podcast partner. I've got you at an 8.5, and yet you still haven't turned out the Paula episodes, which you've had now for almost a month.
Are you fucking kidding me? 8.5?
You gave me a 6, bro, for no reason.
We're not talking about me. We're talking about you. What the fuck am I getting an 8.5 from? I'm your goddamn sidekick.
Yeah, and an 8.5 is pretty nice. You gave me a 6.
You're supposed to give me a goddamn 10.
How are you getting offended when you gave me a 6?
We're not talking about you right now, Greg. We're talking about why you gave me an 8.5.
Wow, that's classic female deflection. Very well played. You and your lady hips, you got the full estrogen fucking thing going on. Very well played. I've been around the bend a few times, my little friend. I know what it is. Okay?
Little. I want everyone to know listening that when he refers to me as little friend, it's a diminutive, it's insulting, and it's racist.
What? Oh, God. No, me calling you niggy apparently is racist. How can you say the word niggy is racist? It's not even a full word.
It's a GDN-ish word.
A what?
A goddamn.
Oh, Jesus. You can't say goddamn?
That's going to be my theme for this episode. I'm just going to say GD instead of goddamn.
All right. Hey, I want to give you props, by the way. Your Facebook post today was very prophetic, and it was it hit hard, got some popularity.
See, this is what I'm saying with the algorithms. The only reason why people are seeing it is because I had the words Roseanne Barr and Colin Kaepernick in it.
Okay, well, maybe we're missing the fucking boat. Hold on, I just want to double check and make sure you didn't post anything about the podcast. Nope. Okay, good. Still keeping that string alive. Great. What you did too today, though, was great. And I was just like, I was going to post a link in this thread, and I was like, no. He's very, very safe with his postings, and he doesn't want to overpopulate his feed with this cruddy podcast that he's been spending actual time investing in. So I left it alone, but I thought about it. I even threw you a love for
Wait, what do you
Facebook
you were going to
post.
Insert a link in the
yeah, I was just going to leave
comments?
our link as a comment. You want more of this? Go click this link. And maybe get some hits. I was going to whore your shit out. Yeah, I got to take these pants off, man. They're driving me fucking crazy. Yeah.
Let's
look out, look out, look out.
Let's see that wiener. Let me see that wiener.
No, man.
Yeah.
Hold on. I gotta clean out my pockets.
I'm going to describe to the listening audience what I'm seeing here.
You don't... Right.
If you took a hot dog and threw it on the street and then sacrificed a raccoon on top of it while it was still alive, and then you take that hot dog and you put it inside a glass of Coke for 2 hours.
Yeah. Yeah, you really know how to paint a fucking picture, pal.
You know,
that didn't make any logical sense. You had a hot dog on the street and then a dead squirrel on top of it?
A raccoon? No, I'm saying when you're sacrificing the raccoon, it's like scurrying and it's like going nuts and it's scraping whatever it can. So it jacks up the hot dog, scratches it up.
Let's just leave it where it is. It was a dud. You know, they can't all be fucking, 10s. Like me, who was a 6.
Who's an 8.5.
That's a fucking compliment.
What do I got to do to get that 1.5? Is it because I don't return Is it because I don't return your GD texts?
No, it's because you're limited because you have glasses, so you're not as your sight is poor.
I'm legit offended right now.
No, you're not. I gave you an 8.5, you piece of shit. You gave me a 6. How dare you? My back is killing me from carrying this goddamn podcast, and you're giving me a 6.5? For what? What's wrong with me?
First off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
go ahead. What, Imran? What?
First off, you're going to be spending the rest of your life with me. You understand that, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we're the next Opie and Anthony.
Yeah, I'm aware.
We're the next Scott and Todd in the morning.
Don't limit ourselves to just radio. I'm sure there'll be a fucking pilot deal in the mix, and we'll be on a buddy sitcom or a buddy movie eventually, too. That's my trajectory. I like that you're just kind of limiting yourself to fucking terrestrial radio. Sky's the limit in my head, buddy. I see a lot of good things for us.
All right, well, Ben Affleck, Matt Damon.
Sure.
I'm obviously the Ben Affleck in this situation.
Clearly, yeah. That's not a compliment to yourself, by the way.
That is.
Why?
Because here's the sitch.
Oh, boy.
We all thought... What?
That was Hitler saying 99999.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah. So, seriously, I want to ask you something.
These nuts.
Hey, I want to be famous.
The fuck is that? This is a weird soundboard. Oh, there's the other girl. The fuck. Oh, these soundboards are fucking horrible.
Yeah, I don't know.
We need a budget, man. I need a fucking soundboard with fucking, because, I need...
You need like that Jim Cramer soundboard with all those red buttons. You just push and it's like a...
I know.
Like a...
Right now I've got the air horn, and we ran that ship aground and just did it once or twice.
We can never run that air horn into the ground. Hit me with it again.
You like the air horn?
Love the air horn. It's the funniest thing ever for me.
Why?
I don't know. There's just something about... Oh, I got to write a rent check. It's just... There's something about it.
I got to write a rent check. I have to pay rent. Oh, I'm a normal adult. No, look at me.
Look at me, Snobby McSnobberson, having to pay rent.
Yeah. Imran's got to pay rent. Yeah. How about air horn sonata? Jesus Christ. These soundboards are for shites.
No, that air horn sonata.
You like that, huh? Let's
get to business.
We're gonna get to some features, and we're gonna start building a structure to this thing. If it kills me, if it's a lost thing to you. First off, big show today. Go ahead. Yeah.
Big show today.
Big show today.
Big show. Lots of features, lots of content.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
We've got soundboard stuff. By the way, there has been feedback on episode 11. The debate is not dead. The debate is not dead. The debate about No, yeah. It definitely is, and I don't think I explained myself well enough. We'll get to that. So we'll touch upon the feature of episode 11 where we discussed where to complete a girl. You have permission to come in a rubber inside of her. We have some other features. I'm not really sure because I only got to one on my agenda. I know Imran has always prepared tons of content, but we want to start off with an update from you, Imran. Episode 5, we urge our listeners to go back and listen to it. It is called The Love Essay, and Imran was ghosted by a French violinist who made a mean curry, had a sassy tongue, and dove her way right into Imran's heart and broke it and crushed it into about 1 billion pieces, and he's still trying to glue the pieces back together. But he wrote her an essay. She never responded. Or she did respond.
She did, in that she erased me from all social media.
I don't mean to laugh, but that's cold-blooded. Do you think she did that because she felt the same way and she just needed to kind of eternal sunshine of the spotless mind you out of the fucking world?
To this day, I don't know why she did that. I'm of two worlds about it. One, she was freaked out by the email, which is hard for me to believe because the email was so in tune with how we were with each other. The other theory is that she was just like, whoa, buddy, calm down. This is not what you think it is. I was just having a good time.
Fuck.
You're making a big shemeagle about it.
Yeah. Well, so
I don't know.
You know, she ghosted you, but we need an update. Have you had any contact? Have you heard of her? Has she crossed in and out of any social networks or circles of friends? Did you maybe hear that she's pregnant, or she moved off to Japan to teach English to little orphaned Japanese boys? Anything? Do we have anything on the violinist?
No, zero contact so far. Radio silence.
So you continue to hover in this love purgatory, still waiting to hear back from her.
I mean, one of the reasons of doing this podcast, well, the only reason of doing this podcast is
to get the violinist back.
To get her to listen.
Right.
And that's one of the reasons why I'm really gung-ho about doing this phone number business. Because
we have a new phone number.
We have a phone number now. And if you want to call in, by the way, the number is 302 raw dung RAW D as in David, O N as in N-ish word, G
as in Greg.
Raw dong.
302 raw dong. So your main goal behind setting up the phone number wasn't really content. It was so that the violinist could call and leave a love message. And so you're checking the number probably every 5 minutes now.
Or if anyone sees her or comes in contact with a beautiful...
She's not kidnapped, dude. Jesus. If anyone sees her, please call 302 raw dong. Call 302 raw dong and let us know where she is against her will.
Please, we need your help in locating a French violinist. No, I'm serious. If anyone has come across a violinist who's very beautiful, who speaks Francais, works, well, I shouldn't say where she works, give her a call. Maybe, find out, do some digging, obviously. If you run into her, ingratiate yourself with her. Get on in the inside and find out what's going on with her. Find out if she's single, if she's seen anybody. And then once you build a trust.
Emmy. I'm calling you Emmy now.
No.
Imran.
Nope. Yes.
All right. I'll retract the Emmy. It was just a way to stop you. I don't think this is a good look for you.
Only one person has ever called me Emmy.
Your mom or the violinist?
Neither, actually. A girl whom
Shocker.
I think it's fair to say was the first girl I ever had a real crush on.
Oh.
In real life, like outside of college. No, it was the first girl who I had a real crush on. She was the first real girl that I had a crush on.
What did she look like? How old were you? What was her name? What were her yabos? And did she have a tuchus?
This was sophomore year, college. And she actually did have a very nice butt.
Wait a minute, it took you till sophomore year to have a crush on a girl?
I mean, in a sense that I talked to her and I was her friend, and I had a chance to actually do something about it. I went to an all-boys high school, you remember.
Yeah, but I'm sure there was an all-girls high school close by, and there's women all over the place. You go to the mall, whatever. Nothing, huh?
No.
When did you lose your virginity? How old were you?
Shit.
Oh, that's too invasive?
It was late. I'm going to say
How
that.
old? That's fine.
All right, I'll put it at this. I'll leave it at this.
Go ahead.
It was after college.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
What was your GPA when you graduated college?
It was in the tank.
I'm trying to figure out what you were doing when all other college kids were fucking each other. Like, what was Immy Shake doing?
Actually, no. My grades were great. You know what it was? There was a bunch. I did a bunch of majors, and
how many? How many majors?
I started with bio and Latin, and then I jumped to psychology, and then physics, and then I ended with psychology and English. So that's like 5.
I'm trying to see if you're lying or not. I think you're lying.
All right.
Physics, huh? You spoke of quantum physics, and you said you majored in physics in an earlier episode.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that would explain why you didn't put your dick in anything through college, because you were learning about physics. How's that? How are those classes doing you now these days? How have you been able to apply that in real life? You can open doors. You can move tables properly.
No application. None whatsoever.
Yeah. But it's nice to say on a podcast. I guess that's the big get for you. No?
No. I'm pretty sure people are bored. Pretty sure people are bored.
Yeah.
No, listen, it was fun. It was exciting. I had a good time. Well, the physics majors and not so much Latin, but bio. No. Physics was the one that killed my GPA because I got into some advanced shit.
Hold on a second. Yeah.
Great.
Thank you. I am recording. Unbelievable. Please, leave me. Thank you.
Welcome to the Greg Wiener podcast with Imran Sheikh. We are professionals.
Hey, listen, I can't put an on-air sign outside this fucking door.
I wish I could. No, but... Go
ahead. You were boring us with answers to questions that I unfortunately asked. Go ahead. I'm just kidding. You weren't really boring, but I just want to know when you started dick sticking.
Like I said, it
after
was
college,
late
21.
After college.
21, 22, 23?
I'm not getting into numbers.
All right, fine. I was 14 when I lost my V card.
What?
Yeah,
what
14.
What grade is that? That's like 6th grade.
I was in 10th grade going into 11th. It's not 6th grade. And I was turning 15. I was a month away from my 15th birthday. But I was technically 14.
Who was it?
Some girl that was a listener to the radio station that I was on in my high school.
Oh, of course.
I'm not bragging. It's just a fact. She offered it up. Yeah, she thought I had a sexy voice. At 14.
I just hope it's in the clear. You literally went, yeah, I had a sexy voice.
It didn't sound like that. She thought I had a sexy voice.
Yeah.
Here's
the thing.
What?
Here's the thing. Is this the girl? Because you mentioned in a previous podcast that there was a girl that you had sex like for real one time, and you exclaimed during climax, I'm coming. No. This was that's girlfriend number 2. She was my first heartbreak. She called me annoying as she broke up with me. So I'll never forget that, and that's a hot button for me. Whenever I hear whenever someone calls me annoying, I think back to that night where I was dumped on the phone by, let's call her Plakina. Was she, so where did you consummate your relationship?
With who, Platina? Or the first girlfriend?
The second girlfriend called you annoying.
Yeah.
Oh, that's rough.
Yeah, and that was like my high school, like I was crazy about her.
You were in love.
But I'm pretty sure she used me because I was like the head of the radio station, which was a 3,000 watt FM radio station. I'm pretty sure she used me to get on the radio and get her own specialty show. And then,
really?
Yeah, because she dumped me when she got hired at a professional radio station, and she dumped me for a kid who drove a Porsche and did overnights.
Is she in radio now?
No, she's got like 30 kids and she hikes mountains. I don't know. I don't care. Good for her. Thanks for calling me annoying. No.
We celebrate all women on this show.
Not her. I don't want to celebrate her. She called me annoying. You know what? When you're breaking a child's heart who's lovesick for you, maybe stay away from the word annoying when you're fucking stomping on his fucking genitals and his
She
spirit.
was a child too.
I don't care.
It's a wash.
No, it's not a wash. She stomped all over my hope at a very young age. People wonder why I'm angry and bitter. Maybe it has to do with being called annoying at 16.
You should thank her because she was honest.
How was I annoying? What did I do that was so annoying? I wanted to be around her. I was kind to her. I didn't treat her like shit.
I don't know. Your man titties, probably.
I didn't have
Boy
man
titties
tits
at
then.
that point.
I didn't have man tits then, and I don't have them now. So fuck you, beak up, lady hips. All right, I didn't really plan on getting into Plakina and her calling me annoying, but that happened. So,
but I want to know where you were when you lost your V card. Was it in a car? Was it under the bleachers at the football game?
Nope.
Was it in her parents' basement?
Nope.
Was she awake?
Is this a fun game for you right now? I could just tell you.
Was she in the shower?
I'm gonna keep going with this, huh?
Was she
in the shower?
It
sounds like I'm attacking her.
Room,
and
you fell out of one of the lockers.
And what? Attacked her with my virgin cock?
Whoa, you're the one who brought the A word into this, not me.
No. Are you done with your little weird guessing game of where I lost my V card?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For now.
I lost it.
Was it at the homecoming social?
No. It was over the summer. My parents were away, and I lost my V card in my parents' bedroom, in their bed. And I never popped either, by the way. What? You hear those stories, it takes forever. I had a condo on, man. I tried, but I couldn't complete the deal.
That doesn't count then.
Yeah, it does. My dick was in a girl.
No. It does not count unless you pop.
All right. Well, I popped later on that night, I'm sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, then that's...
But my first time...
That's your first time.
No, I don't think so. I think the first time you're actually having full-on sex is your first time. Whatever.
Only time...
Listen,
the only time,
I wish I didn't have sex with her for the first time because she wasn't a very nice person. But she said yes, and that was apparently my qualifier at that time.
The only time I put a woman's name in my list is if I pop inside of her.
Okay. Great. If I pop inside of her without her permission. We want to get to that again, or do you think this is overkill? By the way, Tom Hanks and me were talking about it today, and she's like, I definitely disagree with you. And I'm like, well, we can continue this debate, and then I talk with a buddy of mine, and he disagrees with me as well. But I am still standing firm on this, that you are taking, and I don't think I articulated this well enough. Oh, when you are the first time with a girl.
What were you on, Ambien? Is that why you didn't articulate it? Topical humor. Hashtag topical humor. Sorry, go on.
No, are you done? Are you done? Are you through?
Yeah.
Love when you feel that. Oh, no. Go ahead. Are you done? So angry. I feel like you're going to get shot in a second. No, you finished? Are you fucking done?
Yeah, yes, I'm done.
See, you're like my ex. Just talk over me. Oh, God, she would just constantly.
Come on, Greg, just get to the point.
Everyone would just talk over each other,
please?
And nobody would listen to one another.
I'm just trying to get to move this thing along.
I know as soon as I talk, you're going to say something.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. No, go ahead. Okay, no.
Do you want to continue with the podcast? Because I won't continue. Do you know that I spend hours listening to us talk over each other in post? And I think I've reached the point of no return now where I'm giving up. And I'm not going to fucking talk when you talk. I'm not going to play this little game with you. Did you encounter any of that horror when you were editing, or when you as you continue to take the longest time to edit one episode of a podcast, more than any other human being? I'm sure Schindler's List was edited in less fucking time than this fucking podcast. Poor Paula and Travis are good friends. Paula put her time in, and every time we release a podcast episode, I'm sure they're like, oh, let me listen. Oh, no, the Muslim fucking didn't do it again. And you know how many times I've said to Paula, last Tuesday you gave the deadline to have it ready. You gave me the deadline. I said, great, I'll text Paula and let her know. Nothing. He's like, oh, it's going to have to be late Tuesday night, Wednesday morning. That was last week. What's today? Wednesday? Thursday. It's Thursday, May 31st. Is it done?
Huh? What's done? Who's done?
Yeah.
So when you lost That later that evening when you popped inside her and made it official.
We moved on from that. I'm not going back to that. And I don't remember the first time I came with that girl. I think I blocked it out because when I broke up with her, she threatened to throw a brick through my window and kill herself. She said to me, you know that song by The Clash, Should I Stay or Should I Go? I'm like, yeah, I played it on my show today. She goes, yeah, think about it. And I'm like, what am I thinking about? What am I thinking about? Oh, you're threatening suicide? Okay, not the first girl to do that, not the last. I'm still breaking up with you. Should I stay? Should I go? Real punk rock girl. Oy, a fucking nutcase, man.
Listen, I think you're being too hard on her. She just wanted to convey with you via art how she felt.
You think she was conveying her fucking suicidal thoughts?
Yeah, she was conveying her suicide thoughts to you. No, what she was doing, Glegg Wiener, what she was doing was she was saying, hey, you know what, Glegg? I see art in you. I see an artist waiting to get out of this boy's body with man boobs. I wanna spark that fire, and I'm gonna do that by dumping you via song, so that it stays with you. It sticks on you like a burr.
You don't
and
listen.
It stays with you.
You know you don't listen. I dumped her. She used the song to threaten suicide, to manipulate me into letting her back. You missed that part of the story that was very articulately spoken by a very well trained vocal master of oratory improv. I communicated
who'd you dump?
Very clearly. My first girlfriend who took my V card.
Right.
You want me to roll back the tape? You want me to roll back the tape?
No, we don't have to roll back the tape.
I just need you to play Zip Zap Zop with me a little bit here. I need you to be in the moment. I need you to be in the moment, listen, and respond. You're living in an alternate universe right now. You're responding to things I didn't say, and I think something's wrong. What medication are you on? Did you take it today? And maybe we need an intervention again. I don't think so.
Day.
You what?
Long day.
You had a long day? Why do you sound like you're in a fucking vacuum again?
Oh my god. Okay, how about now? Am I good?
Let me check your levels again.
Deep throating the mic right now.
Listen, you were fine earlier, and then all of a sudden you sit back and you get low energy, and...
Hey, are you giving me notes? Are you giving me vocal notes right now?
Well, you know, if the shoe fits. And it does.
So back to this girl that called you annoying.
Yeah, that's the real story today.
Wow, lots of animus.
What about her? I know. How did this come out of me? I am literally tripping on clouds. I'm crazy about Tom Hanks. Like, it's fantastic. And then how have I dug into this bitter anger?
It's me, because I want you to be as bitter and miserable as I am.
Oh,
and
you know
I
what?
refuse to see you happy.
Yeah, you know what it is? That's true, and that's a fact, and I believed you when you said that. But you gave me a 6.5. You rated me as a 6.5, and I think that unearthed a lot of my insecurities.
You gave me an 8.5.
Yeah. Closer to a 10. You want to play this fucking silly game again. It's bullshit. You know it is.
But not a 10. What do I have to do to get a 1.5? That's super insulting to be like, oh, you're 1.5 points away. Like, you might as well, if you said, oh no, Imran, you're like a 6.5 or something, that would be better than being an 8.5, because at least I'm like 3.5 points away from, being perfect. This, I'm 1.5 points away. It's like running a race and copping out and pooping out 2 feet ahead of the finish line.
Well,
stings.
You did it to yourself.
Stings.
You did it to yourself. You earned that 8.5. So ask yourself those questions after we come back from a break or during the break, because
I've been scratching my nuts since we started this show, by the way. Just want to say.
Interesting. You earned the 8.5. I haven't even gotten into why you rated me a 6.5.
We're not talking about me. We're talking about you. Hey, while we go on break, can we just remind everybody, rate, share, and subscribe?
Yeah, guys, listen. We really need subscribers. My father died. And his one hope for me before he passed was for me to be successful and have a successful podcast. This was before podcasts were a thing, but he was of another realm at that point before he passed on, and he was able to see into the future. And before he died, he really wanted me to have subscribers. When I said goodbye to my father, I was grace, how sweet. I was 27. I was sad. I was scared. Can you turn it down? It's a little tinny. And my whole family, we were all broken up about it, and it was tough. Let's go to a break, Imran. Let's go to a break.
Oh, also give us a call at 302-RAW-DONG.
The dark-skinned South Asian, the bargain shopping Hebrew, the Wiener Shake Show. This podcast is supported by Zcast. Zcast.co is their web address. They are an app and website. They provide the platform that you're hearing this podcast on. They provide RSS feeds, server space, and links for sharing your podcast. We'd like to thank the folks over at Zcast for their incredible platform and for their constant and undying support of the Greg Wiener podcast. We love you, Zcast. Thank you so much for your hard work, and we look forward to forging a beautiful, professional, profitable, and maybe sexual, but not harassing sexual relationship with you. Thank you, Zcast. This is the Greg Wiener podcast.
Greg Wiener, Imran Shake, and the Wiener Shake Show. To get involved, call 302-RAW-DONG.
Call 302-729-3664. 302-RAW-DONG. We now return to the Wiener Shake Show on the Greg Wiener Podcasting Network.
Hey, man.
What is that voice?
It's just a voice. Why do you have to ask questions about it?
I don't know, because I didn't recognize it, so...
You do know that jokes aren't funny when parsed and explained, right?
Well,
you get that.
That, hey, man, wasn't funny, so...
Wow. That sounded like a cat trying to give birth to a cow. Hi, man.
Is that supposed to be funny?
Oh, see, now you're playing the switcheroo on me. You're trying to tell me it's not funny, but it is.
No, I'm telling you it's not funny for sure. I'm not trying to tell you it's not funny. It's verified, not funny.
All right, Glegg. Go ahead. Make fun of your sidekick. Lots of animus this episode. Lots of coming after Imran for trying to be a stand-up guy. He's just trying to ask questions, trying to celebrate the women in your life. But you want to take pot shots at him? Go ahead, take your pot shots.
Yeah. Well, I don't really have anything to say to that.
Of course you don't, because you're embarrassed.
Yeah.
You should be.
I'm embarrassed for you with that horrible beginning of this next section of the podcast where it starts with, hi, man, and that's supposed to be funny. I don't even know what that is. Are you doing a Mexican accent? What kind of a character is that?
Why does it have to be labeled?
Well, you started. I don't like the shirt I'm wearing.
It's a nice shirt, actually. It really highlights your forearms.
You really think I have good forearms, huh?
Yeah, you got nice ones. You're blessed.
Tom Hanks was fiddling with my biceps last night.
All right.
And I threw out the work in progress line. But only because I know she listens to the podcast and she'd get it, but I'm not sure if she really got that I was doing a podcast reference and not like...
Hey, as long as she didn't think you were annoying.
You son of a bitch. That's the other girlfriend. This song doesn't make me upset, by the way.
I thought you said the girl that you went to prom with sang this to you before she got you a corsage.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah. It's great.
Well, if you want to.
You made me vamp for you to play a song drop that wasn't even right.
Well, it took me goddamn forever to find that.
Yeah, what is that about? Why do you have such an issue with your shitty phone?
The bit I was going to do, I'm talking, Glegg. The bit I was going to do...
Go ahead. Yeah. Can you stop calling me Glegg?
Why?
Because you're shutting out an Asian audience that we could be drawing on, and they love subscribing to whatever, those Asians, and you're offending them with your Glegg bullshit.
Oh wait, hold on, sorry. There's some sirens from the PC police driving by.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're driving the fucking car.
It's a van. It's a minivan, actually. Yeah. It's an ableist van.
Do you have anything prepared for today?
Yeah, man, I got tons of shit. But what do you have for it? You had a bunch of stuff. Let's knock through your stuff first.
Yeah. Still playing this fucking game. Okay. It's fine. I'm not going to repeat these reindeer games that you like to play. These camel games, rather. These snake charming games that you play, which you learned in Pakistan as a child, where you trained to be an antagonistic fuck.
Would you shut up with the trains? Where I did not. I was a small child. We went there for a vacation. You're trying to get me arrested.
You were there for a year, Imran. What were you doing there?
I was being a kid. I was having a birthday. I was playing cricket.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
What?
Back up.
All right.
You were playing cricket in Pakistan?
Here's the situation. Because I was from America, they automatically assume, and this is an English medium school, so it was an international school. So these kids were from Saudi Arabia, from other parts of the world, and they were well-to-do kids. And
like you.
Ish.
We know you were fed by a silver spoon growing up. I can tell. So go ahead. Go ahead.
It was palladium. And so what happened was, being an American, they imbued me with this rock star status. They assumed I was good at everything, and they really bolstered me and kind of worshipped me in a way. And so they assumed that I would be good at cricket, and I was
horrible.
God awful.
Yeah.
Just terrible.
So what did they do when they saw you fail miserably at all these things that they had propped you up to be?
Well, that was the great thing. They still thought I was the hero. They still held me up on a pedestal. And I'm not trying to like play the Western world is better and the noble savage. I'm not trying to play on that. This is reality. They really were like, you're from America, so you're like better at most things. And these were well-to-do kids. They weren't like downtrodden or anything like that.
Okay, but why was cricket the sport of choice from America? Nobody plays fucking cricket here. We play baseball.
Everyone plays cricket over there. It's soccer or cricket. That's all you play in Pakistan.
Idiots.
So that's the game that we had, which was fine by me because it wasn't like I played baseball. I mean, I was like, all right. I don't know. It was I sucked at it. I was good. I was a good batsman, but bowling was just, I couldn't figure it out. So I played it off as like a cool thing. Like, I'm good at the batting, but the bowling thing is just not my thing. So I made it like I owned it, and I was like, yeah, that's stupid. Bowlers are dumb.
How old were you when you went through this?
8.
8. Where else did your rich parents send you?
7, 8. Parents are not rich.
They're rich enough to send their 8-year-old to Pakistan.
We were there together.
Cricket. You trained in cricket.
Quote
unquote cricket. Oh, so the whole Sheikh family went over to Pakistan for the year?
Well, so we originally went for like a month during summer vacation, at the beginning of summer vacation. But then my dad had to come back to work. So my mom was like, well, you kids don't have to go to work. You don't have to go to school. You've got like, another 2 months of vacation.
And we're rich.
She's a housewife. So
right,
she was like,
because you're rich and your mom didn't have to get a job, unlike Mrs. Wiener, who had to run a business just to keep us above water while my father was sick. Go ahead.
We were hardline lower middle class. Middle class.
Come on, dude. Did your parents have to claim bankruptcy and have your little cute South Asian grandparents bring food over in cardboard boxes?
Okay, we've heard this story before.
All right. You're going to hear it again.
Yes.
So get ready.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
My dad declared bankruptcy at one point. He's also god awful with money. And that's where I get my inability to function with money from.
Well, you seem to be doing all right for yourself.
No, I'm bad with money. I had a little bit of money, so I just splurged it. When I have money, I'm a spendthrift. When I don't have money, I'm super good with my money.
Okay.
That's just the boom and bust of my life.
Well, thank God I found that out. Now I can go to sleep and have some peace in my dreams.
You're asking me questions. I'm giving you answers.
But
you don't like the answers.
I'm expecting something more exciting, and I'm just getting these vanilla responses. I don't know what to say. I think we got to take a break.
You want me to dance for you, massa? Is that what you want?
Oh, wow. Look at who's fucking racist now.
What?
Well, it's not like you're going to offend any of your black friends, because we know you don't have one.
Please call us at 302-RAW-DONG. If you're African American and would like to be my friend.
Call 302-RAW-DONG.
Yeah, I'm sure they're lining up.
Or if you're a French violinist who dated me at some point.
Right. Or you've seen her somewhere. Do you have like posters out missing? French violinist.
Oh, that's what I should do.
That's pretty good, man. As she sees that, and you have like a little blurb about how brokenhearted you are. Ooh,
holy shit.
Yeah.
In her neighborhood.
Yeah, or maybe
and then leave
where
little locks of my hair on each one of the posters.
No, don't do that. That's creepy as fuck.
Well, then she'll know that it's me for real,
you could
and
just
not some
put
imitation.
A picture.
And then at night, I'll put a poster up in her window too, because there's a fire escape, and I can kind of shimmy up there. You know,
Yeah,
I need
that
the
sounds
exercise.
that you do, and that doesn't sound creepy at all. I think you should run with that.
I legit have a question out there, and I want our listeners to chime in. You can text 302 raw dong as well. I want people to know, or I want people to tell me, would it be stalking if I showed up to her apartment and made a grand romantic gesture?
You know, that's not a bad question. I think it is stalking.
Right?
I think that once she ghosted you and blocked you on every social network possible, I think that was her saying, next step is a fucking restraining order. Okay, you creep?
An email saying how much she meant to me.
Why else would she take such a drastic measure to get you out of her life? If she wasn't scared.
No, it could be that. I'm not going to say it's not, but I thought maybe it could be that she claimed to be with someone else. So maybe she was like, I need to give Scott, a clean shot here. So I'm gonna cut off Imran, who was probably the love of my life, so I can give Scott a shot.
Maybe she deleted you and blocked you so she wouldn't have to be reminded of you,
right.
And also to stop herself from reaching out to you.
Yep.
You've probably run through every scenario, and this is probably chief among them at the top, because this is the best case scenario for you. She's pining secretly and trying to do everything to stop herself from reaching out to you and grabbing onto your South Asian schlong and allowing you to complete inside of her with a condom on without permission. And that was my question. Is that maybe why she left you? Did you complete inside of her without permission?
Oh, all the time. She never said a single thing about it. She actually, man, she used to crack jokes about getting pregnant.
What would she say? It's all right, Imran. Let it out. Let it out. This is good.
Every time,
good for you.
right before every time we were about to get hot and heavy, she would go, "Boy, I hope I don't get pregnant." What? It was the weirdest, most hilarious thing anyone's ever done. It was hard to actually get romantic with her because she was so funny.
Really?
Yeah.
So that wasn't like an aphrodisiac for you? Excuse me.
No, because I got to switch gears then, There's two Imrans. There's the let me complete inside you without letting you know, and then there's the hey, man, Imran.
I think you need to blend the two a little bit, because a girl with a sense of humor is gold. They're gold. We know they're gold.
I know. You're preaching to the choir here, man.
Tom Hanks is very funny.
Jesus, here we go. Yeah, okay. Let's talk about Tom. Jeez.
She's just naturally funny. She just makes me laugh from just being herself. And she says funny shit, too.
Anyway, her blocking me from social media is because she wanted to not think about me, because she wanted to give Scott a chance, is like cruising altitude of a Boeing 777 as far as top priority list of what I think probably went down. On the very bottom, somewhere, maybe around, I don't know, Mount McKinley area, is that she thinks I'm a creepazoid. I don't know.
I think you're right. I think you're right. I think that there's nothing in that essay that would scream out stalker, or this guy could come and kill me.
Name one thing
in
that essay that I wrote that's stalker.
Nothing. I'm being serious. I'm being genuine. I'm on your fucking side. The guy who gave you an 8.5 out of 10 is on your side.
Bitch.
The one who you rated a 6.5.
Son of a bitch.
You rated me a 6.5, you piece of shit. Why don't you fucking tell me about that?
Okay, see, this is what's wrong with political discourse these days. This whataboutism bullshit. It's
Can
not
you just answer
let's
the
focus
question,
on one thing,
Shake.
all right? Let's focus
answer
on you giving me
the fucking question,
an 8.5.
Shake. Answer the question and drop the 8.5 thing. It's done. We ran through it. Answer the question, Shake. Why am I a 6.5? Come on. Come on, Shake. Let's go. Out with the honesty. Come on, it's 1:15 in the morning.
Because I look at your chest, and I see a woman's chest, and I get boners, all right? Then I know that, no, it's Greg. And then I look at your nose, which is huge, and I really like nice, long, big Jew noses. So I get sexually aroused when I look at you, and then I realize that, no, it's just fucking Greg, my boss, right now. So it's frustrating, and it grinds my gears, man.
Hey, listen, Shake. Answer the fucking question. Drop the shtick. Why am I a 6.5?
All right, if I'm really honest.
Yeah, let's go.
It's because you're a Jew.
Give us a call at 302-RAW-DONG, RAWDONG. Raw Dong, rate, review, and subscribe, please. Thank you. Are we done? Is this? We didn't.
I think so.
We covered one topic today. Literally one topic, and it was basically the waiter calling me brother. I did not intend to go into the Chipotle rant, but I'm fucking glad I did.
That Chipotle rant was gold.
All right, let's wrap it up.
Yeah, I gotta go jerk off.
All right, bye, bitches.
Bye.
Bye.
This has been a broadcast of the Greg Wiener Podcast, brought to you by Greg Wiener Productions, Inc. Copyright 2018.
Please rate, review, and subscribe. Seriously, please subscribe for the love of Christ. Rate and review, please. 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 Thank you. God bless. Jehovah loves you. I'm Oprah Wiener.